Hey everybody, welcome to my stream of Valkyria Chronicles, at least the remastered version anyway. Yeah, given my love for strategy games, this was kind of straight up my alley. And honestly, from what I played of it, I think it was like around a year ago, I legit do not recall. I was actually really loving it. In fact, I think the only reason I stopped playing was because of what I felt to be a semi-ridiculous difficulty spike in Chapter 7. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna freaking put myself through that. Simply because it's like, well, why would I want to do that? Because, like I said, such a big difficulty spike. At least I felt it was anyway. So I'm like, okay, might as well give this game another shot because, like I said, I was actually really liking it. So, yeah. Let's just hit new game.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue: Gallia to arms.
A new episode has been added. Yeah, when I first actually saw that, whatchamacallit, that opening, I didn't know what to make of it. I mean, from the sounds of it, it sounded like it would be kind of your stereotypical war story. Which, granted, mind you, that's not entirely a bad thing. Some of the best stories ever told have been revolved around war. But to me, the premise didn't really seem all that promising. At first, anyway. But whatever. Yeah, let us continue on. Chapter 1, Scene 2. At least, I think that's the way it's referred to as.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. already? Hey there, guys.
Nature nut.
Beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Yeah, real smart, Welkin. Yeah, honestly, I think I pretty much liked, what's her face, Alicia right away. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. She just seemed immediately like she'd actually be likable. I didn't really know what to make of Welkin at first, but that's also because the only thing we know about him so far is the fact that he apparently loves nature for some reason. I don't know if that's ever explored. Whatever.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh?
Woman, you are not brother and sister. You look nothing alike.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Yeah, Welkin, you're an idiot. Just no. How about saving the game? Open the menu by pressing triangle, then select the save to record your progress to the system storage. Saving is a good idea before, during, and after combat, so anything can... What? Combat operations, okay. Anything can happen out there. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and save right now. Come on. Let me friggin'... Why the hell is the default answer no? I don't get that. Whatever. Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's us two encounter at Brawl. Brawl?
Okay, here's the plan.
We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brawl. We'll deploy from here and take out all three of them, blah, 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 blah. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Victory, all enemies are defeated, and then failure happens if Welkin dies, Alicia dies, or 20 turns pass.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Actually, I thought this was actually a decent tutorial, all things considered.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's some...
About CP command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy and then press the X button. Doing so uses up one of your CP displayed at the top of the screen, which they reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this value you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Now, if memory serves me right, I believe you can actually store CP for next turn. So, for example, I could move just Welkin, go down to 2, and then my CP would go up to 5. About AP, action points. Use CP to select the unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents the unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will not be able to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they're in motion is critical to keeping them safe. Yeah, I kind of gathered that much. For now, use the left stick to move the unit near the sandbags. Okay. And then... yeah, right now the AP is pretty generous. About attacking, press the R1 button to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left stick to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or the L1 and R1 to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing the X button to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may then launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP, hit points to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Okay, so X is to crouch. Come on. Come on. Okay, that guy is dead. About ending actions, this unit with 0 remaining AP and that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further, provides cancel and end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press cancel and end a unit's action, even if they have not attacked and still have AP. Yeah.
Yes!
Let's... about using cover. Why did they just now give me that tutorial? When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear, press CX, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Okay. Let's see.
Here we go.
I wonder, can I actually do this in one turn? I gotta wonder. Okay, I can take that.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually do like the combat system a lot. It's definitely one of the more unique combat systems I've seen, and that's saying a lot, actually. Because of the fact that...
Ready to go.
Honestly, it's actually pretty strategic from my experience. I don't know if it's just me, but... Yeah, I really like what they did with this combat.
I don't see any more of them.
Granted, it's definitely very bizarre. This is a combination that by all accounts should not work, but they made it work, and they made it work actually pretty... Props to the developers. Yeah, of course I got rank A because I cleared it all in one turn. What were you expecting? Really? Like, really? A new episode has been added. So, yeah, that was actually, as I was saying before, the tutorial interrupted me. That was actually a decent tutorial, granted. Not the best tutorial I've seen, far from it. But, yeah, actually really liked that tutorial.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Yeah, honestly, I do go after the end of Valkyria Chronicles. That book is written, what, like a year, 10 years, 5 years? What? That's, like, I didn't really gotta wonder that. Not that it really matters much. I don't know, maybe it is brought up in game and I just don't recall it. Or I didn't make it that far in the game because, as I said, I made it 7 chapters. Excuse me, 7 chapters in. So, yeah.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
Really now? What is the most beautiful then?
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
They're gonna wind up together, aren't they?
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Poisoned bread, don't take it, Welkin.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Yeah, so good it'll kill you.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
Yeah, you two are totally gonna wind up together. Don't even try to hide it, Welks.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
She's crazy.
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there? My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation. Wait a minute. but I thought the General was your dad. My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Is that a blessing or curse? I think that's more of a curse.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal? No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers. Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going. Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Yeah, no. This is a war game. What were you expecting? Alright, so the windmill tower. Huh, okay.
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. I can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep. In your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm so scared. Not.
I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melkia, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the Town Watch together, now! We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out! Stay low!
A new episode has been added. Defense of Bruhl. Let us do this.
I'll explain the mission.
The enemy has invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. No, really? We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover as you advance towards the plaza, blah blah blah. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be there into the plaza area. Be careful, there may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up in the command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. Enemy leader is defeated. Well, Kadai's leash dies 20 turns fast. Okay.
Let's begin. It's up to us to defend Bruhl.
Yeah, this is... Actually, I don't remember this being very difficult.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About damage. A set amount of damage a unit has sustained is healed each turn. If a unit is taking heavy damage, don't push them, stay back and heal up. Should enemy attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Try to fight carefully so no one's HP reaches 0. Granted, there's really no consequence.
Moving out.
Because if Welkin dies, it's game over. If Alicia dies, it's also game over. So it's not really a consequence. About sightlines. When a unit sights an enemy in action mode, a sight line will appear over his or her head. That line connects the unit to the enemy, meaning that line points in the direction of the enemy's location. Use it as a guide when attacking or when trying to position your units in a spot where they'll be safe from enemy attacks. Okay. Without attacking enemies, pressing L1 or R1, blah blah blah. Okay. The crosshairs will turn red when a unit aiming at an enemy has a clear line of sight on their target. Use the guide line that extends from the gun when firing near obstacles to see if they are blocking the shot. If that line is interrupted, it means units attacked will be blocked. When the crosshairs are on an enemy, the units attacking nations appear at the top of the screen. Versus person shows damage against human. Versus armor against shows damage against tanks and armor, and the symbol will indicate the effectiveness against different types of targets. Circle will indicate the weapon is effective against that type of target. Triangle means the weapon can only give slight damage, and X means the weapon is ineffective against that target. Area shows whether the attack will damage a broad area, and shots shows the number of rounds fired per each attack. To kill is the number of shots that need to connect in order to defeat the target. In this case, of the 5 rounds fired, 2 must hit to defeat this enemy unit. This number only takes shots that hit the center of the crosshairs into account. Misses or hits that other areas of the target are not taken into account to this number. This provides an estimate you can use when selecting a target and can be used to line up headshots and critical attacks. Oh boy, that is definitely a mouthful. Now, I wonder, can I possibly... Okay, that can work. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I particularly like the fact that there's actually insta-death, or not insta-death, permadeath in Valkyria Chronicles. Granted, I know a lot of people personally see it as a turn-off more than anything else, more often than not, and I can sort of see where they are coming from. However, I personally have to disagree. I personally think permadeath is a brilliant mechanic. Absolutely brilliant. Because at least in strategy games, it forces the player to actually think. You can't just go pretty much that you can't just go charging in without thinking. You need to actually strategize your moves. And why the hell is it that you can... Whoa, hold on. What? What? Okay, let's leave this to Alicia. Okay, that guy's dead. Now, let us Alright, let us bring Welkin up.
Ready to go.
I do kind of realize that I should have, whatchamacallit, and, wait, what?
Enemy sighted.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that can work. Okay, let's just end the turn after that. Or, actually, yeah, let's just end the turn. Though I do not really like the fact that they have so many command points available to them. Like, ish. Yeah, that is not really good. And yeah, I kind of have a soft spot for strategy games. In fact, actually, it's probably my personal favorite of the video game genres. Yeah, more or less.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Alicia, why are you trying to fire at the tank? That's not gonna do you any good. Oh shit. That is not good. Okay, player phase.
Welkin, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
No shit, Sherlock.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now.
Yeah, unless you feel like dying the first 2 chapters of the game.
Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Nah. Alright. Okay, so you want to get here. Okay. First of all, let us move Alicia. Okay. Shit.
Ready to go.
Okay, yeah, I do not want... Okay, so what I'm thinking is move Welkin up to here. Move him up to the sandbags over there, kill that enemy, and then end the phase.
Ready to go.
Oh, god damn it. I did not really think that through. Wow. My bad.
Ready to go. Take this.
Okay. That's good to go. Okay, let's... Oh!
Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
Yet, anyway.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna end very well.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Really? B rank? Come on! Why only B rank? I should have gotten A rank. Well? Sheesh. Wow, game.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
Wow. Alright. Escape from Brule, rescue, okay.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Wow, Isara, I didn't know you could wield a gun. Apparently everyone can wield a gun in this world. What is this? Freaking... what's the name of it? Freaking... I'm blanking on the name of it. Whatever, but really? This... Why didn't the two Imperials just shoot her right then and there? Even if she had shot the one, the other one could have still shot and killed her. Like, what? I don't know. Come on.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
Alright. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Of course, it had to be so soon for us to get a tank. Why? Only 2 chapters in, we already have a tank. Granted, actually, do we get to use the tank in this next fight? I forget. Whatever.
Here's the brief for this operation.
The enemy is a squad centered around a single tank currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road. We need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. Okay, not too bad. They'll probably head for the gates and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Yeah, obviously. Until we can rendezvous the Bro Town Watch, we'll do everything we can to keep that gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive at the tank, blah blah blah. We'll need to use the sandbags around the starting point and gate for cover to hold back the Empire's attack. Okay. Victory, the enemy tank is destroyed. With failure, Main Street gate is destroyed. Walker dies, Alicia dies, 20 turns fast. Okay.
Let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
You see, this is another thing I like.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About sandbags and hand grenades. By moving behind sandbags and selecting crouch, a unit's defenses are maximized and extra damage for headshots is negated. When focusing on defense or ending one's turn, it's always best to hide this way. Contrarily, this means that the enemies hiding behind cover are well protected and more difficult to defeat as well. This is why the hand grenade is used. Its explosive powers can destroy sandbags. Press the triangle button, the weapon toggle button, to cycle among your options to hand grenades. In this battle, Alicia possesses some. Grenades are limited in number, so use them wisely. Each player phase, units will recover 1 hand grenade. Okay. So I only have 2, whatchamacallits. Do I not have a freaking... Huh. I thought I had more than 1. Okay then. I guess let's move one of the town's watch? I guess. Alright, let's move them over to here. And then from here, where do I want to move? Okay, let us move that guy there. And then let us move Alicia over to here. Alright, let us end the phase. Anyways, I was saying I like the... Wait, where did they randomly get a bunch of enemies? Troops, I mean. I do not recall seeing that many troops on the freaking command view. Wait, for real, where the hell is my tank? Really? Really, game? Anyway, I do not recall seeing that many troops on the command view, so what the hell? Wow. Damn. Ow. That is not really good. Now, please tell me I can get my tank sometime soon. Like, for real. Oh! Shit. Machine gun, because of course they have a machine gun. Okay, there goes one of their things that are giving them command points. Okay. Okay, it's my phase again about Ragnite. A small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player phase. Sometimes the unit has suffered heavy damage. Needs to revive faster. Needs help to revive faster. They need Ragnite. Yet another product of Ragnite or Ragnite combines healing and antibiotic properties into a single medical package. Select it with the square button, then press the R1 button and select target. Press the place the crosshairs on a nearby ally, heal them or place them on no one to use this handy item to heal yourself. Okay. Now, where the hell is my tank?
My turn, okay?
That would be really handy. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Okay, let's move this town watch over to here. Okay. For real, where is my tank? This is going to be a pain in the ass.
No! If this keeps up...
Why is it that I can't freaking deal much damage to that thing? I should have been able to deal more damage. Okay. Alright, Alicia's about to die. Yes, Welkin has arrived. Okay. Really?
Here we go!
Of course, it started all the way back there.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
Wow.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Without tanks, tanks probably possess firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. They are able to deflect nearly all gunfire from enemy foot soldiers. This makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind. Unlike ground units, however, tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP every turn. Tanks also consume 2 CP when selecting command mode. Relying too heavily on tanks in battle will quickly lead to a fatal shortage of CP. Excuse me. Additionally, tanks require more AP to turn, so you take care to plan ahead which direction you'd like to face when at the turns end. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like just...
Tank! It's a Gallian tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
No, we don't.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Alright, let's go take it down.
Yeah, how about no? Tanks have 3 major means of attack: anti-armor shell, explosive mortar shell, and mounted machine gun. Anti-armor shells are effective against enemies covered in hard armor, such as tanks. Explosive mortars will hit... Okay, mortars travel along an arc, aim for the center of multiple foes for major results, but be aware that the ammunition is limited. The machine gun is best suited to striking enemies that are too close for the mortar, and is used to intercept incoming enemies. Press the square button to switch weapons to meet the needs of each situation. Okay.
Now!
Bam.
Here we go!
Okay, let's see.
Fire!
Battle tanks HP. Tanks have 2 separate HP totals: body HP and shred HP. Attacks to the tank's body and main cannon will reduce body HP, while blows to the treads will reduce tread HP. If BHP reaches 0, the tank is destroyed. If THP reaches 0, AP is drastically cut. It's easier to deal damage to the treads than the body, even with grenades. Halting a tank before taking out at your leisure may be a strategy that's both safe and sensible. But the glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can deal reasonable damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I still have 4, whatchamacallits, to work with. And that's destroyed. Woo! Okay. Operation complete. Not bad. Wow.
Yes! We stopped it! Nice work, East.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time, at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. And now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
Oh, sure, now they give a frickin' A rank. Wow. Yeah, that's good enough. New episode has been added with home at our backs. Okay.
2 hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday,
Yeah, like they would know.
we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Yeah, nah, not likely.
Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare.
Anyway, I think this is a good place to stop, so I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. This has been Evan Sharkowski. I'll see you guys next Thursday for the start of my Soul Level 1 run of Dark Souls 1.